available, pretty daunting.
Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Curry is out there with Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at point. Now, here's Doncic. Hardaway trying to free himself up.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Outside Leonard. Kleba with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Doncic outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Outside Leonard. Hardaway with the steal. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Here's the floater. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Leonard. Here's Morris. Porzingis with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Now, here's Beverly. In the corner, George with it. Shoots over Curry, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Back to Doncic. Over Beverly. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. No good with the triple. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Leonard against Hardaway. He kicks it to Doncic. 17-foot shot on the way. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Now the pass to Leonard. Shoots. Doesn't go that time.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hardaway, no good. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Hardaway. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And the basket by Curry.
Timeout.
Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards, guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, 2 names to keep an eye on. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Burke, the pass to Marjanovic. Burke can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The shot by George, no good. By 5. Let's go now to the side. sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Asked about the key, Coach said, dealing with Paul George. He's able to affect the game in so many ways. Kevin, they have scouted this game closely and scouted PG-13 even closer.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Jackson. Outside, Green. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Burke. And here's George. He'll bring it up, trailing by 2. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Berea's checked in. Here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Marjanovic. Berea against Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson down low. Bucket is good. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got 6. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Marcus Morris is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Now here's Wright. Yep, that one goes.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jackson against Berea. Launches it. That shot is off. Wright outside. He dishes it to Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Here's Jackson. 6 points for him. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. Morris outside. Right side George. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Feeds it to Jackson. And the basket is good.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
To end the run, and it's good on the layup. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris. Leonard comes in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Landry Shamet. Now here's Curry. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's good for 2. By 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Leonard, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Count it, good.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Over in the corner, Beverly. Over Curry. And that one hits back iron. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. And now a 3 on 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Jackson against Doncic. Out to the right wing. Outside Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with the defensive effort.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Burke, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Green against Hardaway. It's 2-on-1. All going up court. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
Doncic against Jackson. Here's the 3. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 12.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
By 4. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Wasted no time on that one. 9 points for Leonard.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's Burke. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Outside, Green. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Leonard with the bucket. He's got 11.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Beverly. Doncic, no good. And so Green will bring it up inside. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
I love scorers who want to seek contact. Kawhi Leonard consistently in the top 20 in free throw attempts.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds after a subpar performance in their previous Thanks for joining us, folks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Curry, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. Doncic outside. Pass to Kleba. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Lets the three fly. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hardaway. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Leonard. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Zubac. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, Paul George smack dab in the middle of the prime of his career, and maybe underestimated is his drive to win.
Doris, one of the biggest free agent signings in years. LeBron James going to the Lakers. What did you think of his first season with LA?
Well, when you're LeBron James, perhaps no athlete in the history of the NBA has borne the weight of expectation as much as LeBron. So if there's anything short of a playoff appearance, there's disappointment. But what I would say is, through Christmas Day and his first real injury that he had to endure, LeBron was playing like an MVP. We are talking about one of the greatest to ever do it. I expect them to turn things around in Lakerland this year.
I agree with you, and I agree on your prediction. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Over Beverly. Doncic, no good. By 4. Outside Leonard. Here's Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 15 points.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Here's Curry, and it's sent back by George. And the basket by Curry.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Green, he's checked in for Zubac. Andriy Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Justin Jackson comes in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Wright in for Seth Curry.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Doncic, no good. 1:46 left to play here in the third. And George with the stuff.
And make no mistake, Paul George is a fierce finisher inside.
Wright looking around. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Trey Burke's checked in. Free throw drops for Marjanovic. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Jackson passes to George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 7th assist in the game. And here is Burke. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wright outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. Burke can't get it to go.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Down low, here's Green, and good that time. And now a 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Jackson. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Leonard, he's checked in, fed 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
By 8. Burke with it. Over Jackson. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
The shot, no good. With a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Landry Shamet is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Morris in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Shamet on the wing. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. By 8. Now Burke. Jackson finds Burke. Right outside. Pass to Marjanovic. And he converts the layup. Marjanovic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Zubac is checked in for Paul George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jackson. Porzingis is checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Justin Jackson. Hardaway's checked in for Wright, and Curry subbed in for Burke. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Outside, Porzingis lets it go with a 3. By 10. Leonard inside, guarded by Barea, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw drops for Leonard. It was such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Curry kicks to Doncic. Looking to end the run. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. The pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Launches a three. Unable to get that one. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Doncic against Leonard. To the right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. George is checked in. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Curry passes to Doncic. Porzingis against Zubac. Porzingis can't hit. They're on a 10-2 run here.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Curry against George. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Zubac.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Leonard by 21.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know.